Okay, this is part 23 of Let's Play Quake. So this is the final level prior to the real final level. And I run forward here and I heard something land, and yeah, a shambler appeared out of nowhere. So it's an interesting way to start. And I didn't really know where anything was coming from at this point. Wow, that took me a long time, but yeah, unfortunately I was using the shotgun because I figured that works pretty well. It's not important ammo anymore. They're gonna throw everything they can at you at this point. And I kind of thought that this area was a teleport, kind of like earlier, how that one level looks like there's water, but then you jump down and you just fall through. I thought that's what this was, but apparently no, it's water. And yeah, big glitch here. I don't know what's happening, but these zombies are spawning in the ceiling. And they keep coming for a little while. And it's funny because I can hear them attacking, but they can't actually hit me. So I was having trouble finding one. But there, I think I got it. I think that was the last one. There might have been one more. Okay, there's one more. I thought maybe I missed one in the water. But no. That's not the case. Lots of ammo. At least they got that going. It's so dark and blue that the spawns really blend in. A few more spawn. And, oh man, even more spawn. Yeah, there's a lot of things that just spawn out of nowhere on this level. Like, all of those spawns that just appeared out of nowhere. The shambler, the zombies, everything. So, they really went nuts with this one. I mean, it makes sense, you know, considering it is the last level. The last regular level. And I figured that had to be a trap. Why else would they put a whole bunch of rockets right there? Oh, and yeah, okay, there was one more. It's raining blood on me. Gross. Boom. Okay, no more zombies. But yeah, that had to be a trap. Like, I couldn't tell what exactly. But yeah, I guessed right. I figured as much. There's also a spawn coming. Oh, after 2 death knights. I was waiting for the spawn, because I heard it go roar. But, it's apparently just sliming along at this point. There we go. And then the walls opened up and another spawn came out, and I think a death knight, so I just started grenading. Works pretty well. If they were a little faster, they would have come up on the platform with me, and that would have been pretty bad. I think the title of this level is As Your Agony, but not certain. Wasn't having much luck grenading him, but eventually I got him. I think that one I got him. Seems like a cruel place for a ring of invisibility, but I'm gonna go check out the walls that opened up. Quad damage there. So I'm just contemplating whether I should get the quad damage first or the invisibility first. I think I go with the quad. Yep. Excuse me. And I just ignored the ring of invisibility, actually. That seems silly. Go, go. Oh, why am I standing there? I've got quad damage. Oh man, I I did a poor job with that quad damage, wasting it. Ah well, I should have just gone on a rampage. But yeah, there are lots of enemies in this area too, I remember, that just kind of came out of nowhere, and it took me a long time to figure out where they were coming from. There's a group of, I think, 3 spawn and a shambler that really surprised me. Oh, and that's acid. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I didn't really want to jump in there unawares like that. There we go. Got that secret. Wasn't really much I could do there except just get hit. Oh yeah, and I thought that was like a glass wall. Even though there's been nothing like that throughout the entire game, I thought that was the case, so that nothing would get through. I just got lucky that those spawn didn't jump through, or the fiend, really. And I probably should have just used the shotgun on all of them instead of wasting good ammo, but I didn't really think of that until just now, at that part. So, and yeah, there are a lot of enemies that just kept coming, but I guess it's a good thing that I went through there rather than have to fight them in the hallway. It worked out well. Yeah, it's Azdragony. And this area is kind of a loop, and I had a hard time figuring out where I hadn't been. I think I get lost a couple of times because they all kind of look the same. But I knew I hadn't been up this way yet. Yeah, so up there, that's where a group of 3 spawn and a shambler come from, but there's a trigger, and I don't know what the trigger is. Oh, and a 4. Oh man, it went around the corner. That's rough. Oh yeah, and there's also another trigger there that jumps the enemy. So the shambler comes when he's triggered and jumps down to get you. And I think the spawn jump on their own, but I guess if they didn't jump, then they would be forced to. Here, I don't know where that spawn came from. I'm pretty sure that's the same area that I had already been to. I think that's part of the loop. Yep, that is part of the loop. I may not have walked around that corner, though. It was probably hiding. I think I'm just putting it together that this is the whole loop now. I'm like, oh, I get it. There are just so many random spawns that it's difficult to figure out that it's just a loop like that. I think I go back to that red, yeah, there we go, that thing you gotta shoot. So up here, there we go, there's the shambler. Oh, the shambler jumped down. Oh man, that's funny, I don't remember that happening. Oh, that sucks. And yep, and then there's the spawn that I was talking about. So I killed 2 of them, I'm pretty sure there's one more. Yep. At the time I didn't, oh, took a nasty hit there. Yeah, at the time I didn't realize that was what was happening. But, oh well. Ooh, few spawn there. That worked well. Then you have to shoot the ceiling there. And then that, oh, I fell in anyway. Okay, well, you're supposed to be able to just jump to it then, but I managed to fall into the water despite being able to jump out. So, there, I did it correctly that time. I'm pretty sure I'm nearing the end at this point. It just feels like it's near the end. I don't know what I'm... Oh, there's a vor, okay. I could not figure out what that was. Oh, there's a vor all the way at the end of the corridor there. And then I just wait for the explosion to happen, because it attacked me, and they have a tendency to go around 90-degree angles. That's an invincibility, I think, spinning around there. Might be a quad damage, but I know that there's both. One of them is invincibility, one of them is quad damage. Oh, and the key is in the center. Yeah, there's another Vor. Now run! Run! Oh god! Oh, I didn't run. That was silly. Oh well. Yeah, so I'm like, no, I'm not gonna just stand there and get hit. And retreat! For real this time. Oh god, oh god, oh god. And then you hear the explosion and go back. Okay. Yeah, that worked out better. One more to go. It's gotta be in the water, because you can't see anymore. So in we go. There's fish. I'm like, screw that, man. I figured there are 4 sections. It's gonna have the same enemies in each section. So I killed one fish. Oh, got lucky, killed the other fish. And I'm like, whatever. Just jump in. I could hear zombies at this point. I figure that's good enough. Take down the rest from within. Okay, more zombies. And then that switch is in the middle that you gotta shoot. Gotta keep going up for air though, don't forget that. I rocketed a fish, that was totally unnecessary. Just seems reluctant to go to the center. I think I'm looking for secrets or whatnot. And I found one. It's pretty good. Can't go wrong with more rockets. Alright. Just about ready to go for the center now. Figure Vors will appear when I get that key, but I think I go for it anyway. No? I guess I don't want to shoot that center thing just yet. Alright, so then yeah. Shoot that, then you hear the Vor spawn, unfortunately. It spawns right on the key. And I had a pretty hard time fighting it, actually. Because no matter what you do, you know, it's gonna get you. So I try to make it kill itself by going up and down. Doesn't work out very well, though. And I get killed. So I try again. Pretty sure I win this time, but can't say for sure. Oh, what? Where was that? Alright, apparently I found a secret I don't remember. That's cool. Could use that. Oh right, that teleporter was just chilling there. So now you can actually just take out the Vor from far, far away. And run, 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 and oh, it's gonna go around the corner. Okay, I must have heard it hit right away. So now there are no enemies. There's invincibility. And a quad damage. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it, see what's out there. And then I see more hallways, and I'm like, fine, this is a long trip. I'm certainly not coming back for it. So I just get the invincibility and run, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Get the quad damage as a shambler, I'm like, so what? I don't need to fight that guy right now. He's not gonna catch up to me. Just want to use this quad damage and the invincibility while it lasts. So then there's like a ridiculous amount of Vors there. And it's over. Wow, I missed 15 enemies? I'm surprised. But this level was actually, I think, easier than the prior one. I mean, there's a lot of things that they threw at you, like surprise, but still seemed easier. So despite the awful might of the Elder World, you've achieved the Rune of Elder Magic, capstone of all types of arcane wisdom. Beyond good and evil, beyond life and death, the rune pulsates, heavy with import, patient and potent. The elder being Shub-Niggurath weaves her dire plans to clear off all life from the earth and bring her own foul offspring to our world, for all the dwellers in these nightmare dimensions are her descendants. So once all runes of magic power... Oh, lost it. Oh, I'm sure you could read it. That's funny, I don't remember this much story. It's more story than most first-person shooters in the beginning of first-person shooter games, I suppose I'll say. So that's it. And once you do all that, you could go back to the beginning and change the difficulty, but I don't know why you would. And then you just go down this stairwell and enter the final level. So that's it. See you next time.